Afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Games Crossing Borders, a Bavarian and Polish exchange powered by Bayern International, Games Bavaria, Munich, Games Industry Conference, and the German-Polish Chamber of Industry and Commerce, AHK. You have done the right thing to register for this event because you can expect a full afternoon of exclusive insights, keynotes, talks, and panels. We will talk about game development, about funding and publishing in Bavaria and in Poland. So I can guarantee you it's a lot of information you will take away, but don't worry, we will have some breaks in between so you can easily grab some coffee to refill energy or check your mails. We are honored that experts from some of the largest publishers and investors in Germany, Poland, Europe, and the world are joining the online event today. And we are very excited and grateful to have you all with us. My name is Petra Fröhlich. I'm a long-time journalist and editor-in-chief of Gameswirtschaft.de, which is a B2B magazine focusing on the games industry in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. My surname Fröhlich means happy or cheerful, and that's the way I feel today as I've got the honor to be your host for the next couple of hours. And as you can hear from my accent, I was born and raised in Bavaria, so I feel very comfortable with the topic today. Before we start, 3 short side notes. First of all, as you have may noticed, this event is live and will be recorded and streamed live and also broadcasted on YouTube and Twitch. Second, if you got questions or remarks regarding the presentations, please use the chat function. We have a very, very tight schedule today, so probably there's not too much time left, but if possible, we take any chance. And third, you should definitely use the opportunity to create business-to-business meetings from today till Tuesday of next week using Eventually, the tool you use to watch this event. So if you like to contact speakers, developers, investors, please feel free to use the networking feature in the Eventually menu. That's why we are all here, and that's what this event is all about, crossing borders. So let's start with the reception and the first welcoming words from the state of Bavaria. We are delighted that no one less than Judith Gerlach takes over this part. She's the State Minister of Digital Affairs, the very first of its kind in Germany. She's also responsible for the public state funding of games in Bavaria. So let's have a look.
Hi, everybody. I'm really happy to be part of the Games Crossing Borders event today, the first of its kind. But I strongly hope that this is only the beginning of a successful partnership between the Polish and the Bavarian gaming industries. I have to admit, Poland is a bit ahead of us. There it has been an understanding for a long time that video games are an important branch of business. Today, Poland is one of the leading video game developers in the world. Kudos. In Bavaria, we have been among the first in Germany to discover the tremendous opportunity of the gaming industry. And we have been supporting our industry for more than 12 years with public financial support. Only we mainly see smaller, younger companies that make up our industry. Furthermore, we also have some young but already established players such as Mimimi and their well-known games Shadow Tactics and Desperados. Later we will hear from Johannes Roth, CEO at Mimimi Games. I see prolific opportunities on both sides. When the emerging games industry in Bavaria joins forces with the Polish industry. There are 2 points in particular that catch my attention. First, we both know that games are not just a nice distraction. They can also be a true form of art. With their interactive nature, they even possesses the power to create meaningful experiences, unlike any other medium. Just think of games like Through the Darkest of Times or This War of Mine. For me, those are outstanding examples of how games can make us change our perspective. They let us dive into their world and make us reflect on what we are seeing. Games created here have an impact with their powerful, sometimes emotional and intense stories and iconic characters. They have earned their rightful place in our culture. And second, we both value that great possibilities beyond just gaming. The games industry is an important driving force for the new technologies, such as artificial intelligence or extended realities. The impact on other industries, such as healthcare or automotive, both Bavaria's top fields, is huge. By joining forces and sharing experiences, we can achieve great things. The COVID-19 pandemic has undoubtedly brought more people to gaming. That is, of course, first of all, good news, especially in comparison to other fields of our cultural sector that have been hit hard, such as cinemas or concerts. But we also see the problems for developers, especially for newcomers. Without the important networking events, it is harder for them to find partnerships in order to produce and distribute their games. So I'm very glad that today indie developers get an additional opportunity to present themselves and establish contacts with potential partners. Perhaps one or the other gem will be discovered today. For now, I wish you a great event, many new ideas and plenty of new contacts. I hope we will meet again soon.
Thank you very much, Madam State Minister. It's good to see that there is a clear commitment from government to support the games industry long term. The next welcome speech comes from Dr. Lars Gutheil. In the past, he has served as head of public relations and membership marketing at the German-Dutch Chamber of Commerce in Den Haag. And he was also deputy managing director of the German-Baltic Chamber of Commerce in Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Since 2019, he is executive member of the board at AHK Poland, the Polish-German Chamber of Industry and Commerce in Warsaw. Welcome, Dr. Gutheil.
Yeah, thank you so much, Petra, and great to be here. And I think it has been a very inspiring speech of the minister. So thank you, Dankeschön, dziękuję, to the Bavarian Ministry of Economy and to Bayern International for this initiative, and thanks to Games Bavaria and the game industry cluster and all the other partners, of course, for their cooperation in this event. And I think Games Crossing Borders is a perfect title for what we do today. I think the game sector, it was also pointed out in the speech of the minister, it's just exploding really. And the global games market reached, I think, a total revenue of $160 billion last year. And in 2023, it's already going to be 200 billion. And in 2025, already 250 billion. So I think we are really talking about one of the key markets also for German-Polish business, but also for Bavarian-Polish business. Poland is, we have heard it, a leading hub for games development, and it's a super export-orientated hub as well, because 96% of the revenue is made in other countries. And Bavaria, on the other hand, is, I think, one of the leading German markets for games, with approximately, I think, 120 companies being busy and 600 million revenue in euros. So that's really impressive numbers. We, as AHK, are very happy that we can host and support this event today, as we are, you mentioned it, the official representation of Bavaria in Poland. And let me just say one short sentence about the trade between Bavaria and Poland in general. We see the pandemic, and we see that Poland is becoming more and more important for Bavaria as such, now being fifth most important trade partner, and getting 10% more exports to Bavaria than before, and this in the middle of a global crisis. So I think that also shows how close we are when it comes to dealing with each other. So thanks to the minister. Unfortunately, Minister Zagórski could not make it today, but sends greetings to us. So I guess it's with us in mind, yeah. And well, I want to not stop anything. I know we have a super busy schedule, and I don't want to bore you. So everybody, an inspiring day today, insightful exchange, good networking. This is the most important thing, I think, and useful new connections and contacts. And please, if you have questions about the German market, Bavarian market, if you have questions about the Polish market, if you want to find partners, feel free to contact AHK anytime. This is what we do, and we are here for you. Have a great meeting, everybody. Powodzenia, sukcesu, viel Erfolg heute, and yeah, have a great meeting.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Gutheil. We continue with our reception. So let's welcome the team that's behind today's event, the people who have prepared everything and organized Games Crossing Borders. Please welcome Agnieszka Eckert, Manager Delegation Trips at Bayern International. We have Lena Fischer with us, Project Lead Games at Games Bavaria and Werk 1. Simone Lackerbauer, Product Lead Games at Games Bavaria, and Dominika Knauer, Consultant in the Individual Market Consulting Department at the Polish-German Chamber of Industry and Commerce. Welcome.
Thank you, Petra. Herzlich willkommen, serdecznie witamy, and welcome. Thank you all very much for coming today, despite the fantastic weather. My name is Agnieszka Eckert, and I am a manager for business delegations at Bayern International. If you haven't heard about Bayern International before, we are a 100% subsidiary of the Free State of Bavaria and works on behalf of Bavarian Ministry of Economics, and that for 25 years now. Our aim is to promote and to support small and medium-sized Bavarian enterprises in the export business, and that offering trade fairs participations around the world, delegation trips abroad, delegations visiting Bavaria, for example from Poland, as well as providing such events like this today. For more information, please do not hesitate to contact me. Important information for companies from Poland interested in expanding to Bavaria. Agata Butenko from Invest in Bavaria is attending today and ready to answer your questions on this subject. And now I would like to introduce our team without which this event wouldn't take place today. Please welcome Lena Fischer and Simone Lackerbauer from Games Bavaria, the main partner of this event. Games Bavaria, founded by the Bavarian Ministry for Digital Affairs, is the first contact and meeting point for developers, publishers, and friends of the Bavarian games industry. Lena and Simone support you with information, networking, and international events, and are looking forward to meet you later in a video meeting. Our other partner is the German-Polish Chamber of Industry in Poland. Thank you very much, Dominika Knauer and Paweł Kwiatkowski, for the great job, great support, and the implementation of this event. The Chamber is your first contact if you are interested in doing business in Poland. For now, I wish you interesting presentations, many new insights, and fruitful networking. According to the motto, bread and circuses, let the games begin. Back to you, Petra. Thank you.